Hey, I'm Ted Chan from Practice Quiz. As some of you might know, I've had a decent amount of standardized test success in my career. Beyond helping lots of you study, I did well enough on my standardized tests to be admitted to my dream schools of Swarthmore and MIT. So wanted to share with you my philosophy for eating before I take an exam. Um, I think the first thing is I really and truly believe what you eat is what you are, and I think that there are um, things that really are brain food as well as traditional nutritional type advice that can help you study and do better on your exam. Um, One of the things I always start with when people ask, what do I eat on the day of an exam, is that research has shown that a diet rich in omega 3 fatty acids and iron can really help improve your attention span and brain function. Um, I think there are lots of delicious things that have these ingredients or these nutritional elements. Um, Salmon, sardines, walnuts, ground flax seeds. Those are all things that you can work in. Um, so I think if you could find a way to add salmon, walnuts into your diet and you like them, those would be my top picks. Um, Fish of all types, easy to add in if you're okay with it from a sustainability perspective. Um, so then let me talk about what to eat the day before the exam and the day of the exam. I definitely suggest you try to avoid really heavy and processed foods that have a lot of carb and sugar that can cause a spike in your blood glucose level, um, that can cause a decline in brain activity and effectiveness. So try to avoid the day before an exam things like cake, cookie, soda, pizza, burgers. I know it's hard, but for some of these exams you've been studying and working so long, you want to be in optimal condition. If you are going to go the carb route, right, try to go whole wheat, um, whole wheat bread, cereal. Have the fiber, and take a little bit longer to get into your bloodstream, so they don't spike your blood sugar levels as much. The next day, I think a lot of these exams are like endurance races. I happen to be a marathoner myself, so the day before, I like to make sure I have the the whole wheat carbohydrates as well as some protein, especially things like beans, eggs, a little bit of lean meat, that makes sure I have energy and amino acids going into the day of an exam. So I think the best way to do that is to try to keep the unhealthy things out of your fridge, starting, maybe the week before the order you do. As always, I think things like vegetables, salads, berries, watermelon, nuts. I try to throw out a few ideas for folks I'm guiding on studying and exam day. So exam day, to me, you can have a bit of a ritual, but and that can be built in some ways around what you're going to have for breakfast, because most of the exams tend to be early in the day. For me, I, as an athlete, and I try to do. I have a lot of eggs and an omelet with whole wheat bread. That's going to give me a balance of the protein and carbohydrates I need to get through the day. I used to drink a glass of orange juice But I think, these days, right, I think the studies would show that spikes your blood sugar a lot. I make sure I'm really well hydrated, so you get that hydration, balance of carbohydrates and proteins. Oatmeal is another option I really like, and a real and true fresh fruit smoothie. I think those are great. I always try to balance my coffee intake going into the exam period. Uh, if it's okay, I will on test day use a little bit. I do find that the caffeine helps me. Sometimes I save it for during the exam when I really need a pickup. And I think just remember, you will have to travel to the test site. So factor in how much time you have there. Try to make sure you have the snack you need, and carry a bottle of water. Congratulations on making it to test day. I wish you the best of luck, and I hope that we've been a great partner in helping you study.